If you're like me and you just finished watching The Penguin, all you can think about is that that show is way better than it had any right to be. Here's why The Penguin hits different.
Can you imagine to be remembered like that?
The DNA of a show like The Penguin isn't really in the old 60s show with Burgess Meredith, nor is it in the 1990s movie with Danny DeVito, or even in the recent movie that it's a sequel of, The Batman. It's in the great television shows of the last few decades like The Sopranos, The Wire, Breaking Bad, Boardwalk Empire, all these shows about anti-heroes who have to climb their way to the top through various circuitous avenues where they have to plan and strategize and get ahead. And this is part of why the Penguin character is so compelling to us, even though he is so unappealing on every level. Most of us in the audience end up rooting for this guy, even though he's completely horrible in every possible way. Why is that? Well, it's because he's a classic anti-hero, but he's also a supervillain, and he has a superpower. What is his superpower exactly? It's his ability to talk his way out of anything.
It was you, wasn't it? You sent us dead to get massacred. What the Maronis give you, huh?
No matter what the circumstance is that he gets himself into, he finds a way to tap dance and talk his way out of it. That is true throughout the entire series. He also trains his protege, Victor Agular, to do the exact same thing. At first, Vic is just a guy who's trying to steal his rims. Later in the series, Vic becomes a guy who can do exactly what the Penguin taught him to do: get in a scrape and quickly figure out how to angle his way out of it. It happens with a cop. For the first time, when he sees him parked in the wrong spot, he gives him some money, he leaves him alone. So Vic has the power that the Penguin taught him. But here's the most fascinating thing about where the show lands and where it takes this quality. All these series that the Penguin is built upon show characters who are constantly a few steps ahead of their foes, strategizing and outsmarting and outthinking. The Penguin is trying to do that, but he keeps failing. And that's where the superpower comes in, that he talks his way out of it. No matter how bad it seems, the Penguin always figures a way out. This is excellent writing, acting, and an excellent concept for a show. But the end of the series is perfect, and there are spoilers ahead. Why is it perfect? Because the Penguin finally really is 3 steps ahead of everyone else. After all he's been through, he's finally figured out how to be one of these criminal masterminds. So the show lands us at the finale with the Penguin fully realized, a full mob boss, crime underlord, ruler of the whole world of Gotham, exactly like he wanted to be, and we're done. We don't need anything else because we've seen the progression. That's why at the end we see the bat signal in the sky, because now this Penguin is ready to be a foe of the Batman. It's the perfect example of what one of these franchises can do with IP that will take us somewhere we never thought we were gonna go. You felt like probably you'd seen enough Penguin in your life, or maybe even enough Batman in your life, that you didn't need anything more. But here we are suddenly with an entirely new creative take on what makes a supervillain anti-hero with superpowers in this exact way, and how we want to watch him become this kind of character. It's compelling, it's interesting, it's human, it's dark, it's funny, but it's also really disturbing. And all of those things are wrapped up around a character that we're kind of rooting for because, like I said, he's developing this skill set and we're watching it happen throughout the series. It's great drama, it's great TV, and it's great sign for anybody who loves franchises because it means there's always something more to explore. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe, like, rate, comment, ask questions, and stay tuned because we will have plenty more insights and analysis into all the shows that you're watching, should watch, don't want to watch, never heard of, can't wait to find out more about, etc. And movies too.